Hello, everyone. Uh, Thank you for stopping by again. There are a few things that I would like to address if you would bear with me. But before I do that, I want to express my deep appreciation for everyone who has left comments of support and also even the ones that are critical of me and what I do. I also appreciate your presence. I also want to thank some of the bigger channels within the auditing community. Joey from Soil Cam, I deeply appreciate you for all your public and private support. NorCal Cop Watch, thank you very much. I am Free Inland Auditing, I appreciate you for stopping by. Here's the deal. Thank you very much for your support and recognizing our rights. I'm a big fan of yours. Justice for all. Thank you all for your support and I appreciate it deeply. So before we get to the video, I do want to address a few issues from my last video at the water department. I do understand that there were some things I could have done differently as far as asking for a supervisor and asserting my rights more firmly. But sometimes we have to weigh personal commitments and decisions with what we do. And I had to make a decision either to stay and get arrested or fulfill my other obligations to my family. And I chose to do the latter. I believe the officer Romero was very aggressive and he was ready to put me in handcuffs and take me to jail. And it was a Saturday. And I think they know who I am by now, and they probably would have found a way to keep me in jail until Monday. And I definitely wasn't in the position to end my primary responsibilities to my family. I do have a job and I cannot risk not going to work on Monday. I hate to disappoint a few people that have these ill-advised ideas that people that do what I do are unemployed and and all that stuff. I hate to disappoint you. I actually have a job and have an obligation to be at work. So those are the things that I have to consider when I do this. And also I do want to address some comments about filing lawsuits and all that. I do have a lawyer that has helped me with letters of intent, but we all know that lawsuits are quite expensive, and like I said, my primary financial obligation is to my family. And then if I can afford a lawyer, I would do so, and at the moment I am not at a place where I can afford a lawyer, so I would try to do the best I can myself. If you want to support me and help me do that, there are ways to do it. But I am not the one to ask for financial help from viewers, and so I will do the best that I can. So having said that, I deeply appreciate everyone's presence and how far we've come from just 4 months ago. Let's keep holding them accountable. And also, I do want to give a shout out to the feds because, some people have the idea that, people that do what I do are anti-law enforcement and so on. But I actually do want to give the feds a shout out for doing an outstanding job as far as holding the local and state officials accountable. Recently, there have been a few members of the City of Chicago City Council that are either under investigation or have been indicted or are currently undergoing trial. So the feds are definitely doing the best they can to give us hope and make us believe that no one's above the law. And that's what we want to see. So, like I said, I want to thank the feds for stepping in and holding some of these officials accountable. Having said that, let's hop onto the video and go file some complaints. As you can see, this parking lot is completely filled with police vehicles. Makes me wonder who is out on the street and patrolling the neighborhoods after the taxpayers forked over $294 million in overtime pay last year for the Chicago Police Department. Makes me wonder who's out on the street. As you can see, this parking lot is entirely filled with police vehicles. I'm not sure why that is.
Hey.
Good, hey. Good, how are you?
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Just documenting matters of public interest.
Okay. I mean, in our parking lot?
Your parking lot?
Yeah. Police parking lot.
This is a public parking lot. It is.
Okay.
It's a public
I'm
space.
just gonna go tell my supervisor that you're out here recording. Is there anything else?
I never needed.
Public interest?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Just doing an investigation.
Okay.
All right. Your parking lot. Yeah, not even 2 minutes in, and I already have company. Just simply recording in a public parking lot. You mind if I get your name? He seems friendly. The state police seems friendly. He just waved, and he might be a First Amendment fan. But the CPD officers were instantly confrontational. And I would like to believe that the state police is more informed and more educated than the city law enforcement. I've never had to deal with the state police before, but I would like to believe that they're more educated. Is he coming?
Yeah.
You, may I have your name and your badge number?
Yeah. 10908.
What about you, sir?
Diallo 15302.
Nice to meet you guys.
Okay.
So what did your supervisor tell you?
No, I just informed them.
Oh, you informed them that I'm here.
Yeah.
Did he tell you I had the right to be here?
There might be signs in here saying that you can't be in here.
No, there are no signs that says it's restricted. Yeah.
Just keep that in mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's a
signs here and there. You know what I mean?
right. It's a public space, man.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
right.
You guys have a good one. Stay safe. All right.
You too.
I don't want to interfere with the arrest over there. So he came out thinking that we are hello. All right, this guy seems like they are well informed.
I appreciate for what you're doing, man. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
We need it.
Yes, we do, sir. I can give you my YouTube channel. It's called We.The.Bosses.
We.The.Bosses?
Check it out. I go around the city and I hold them accountable.
Sounds good, man.
Take care, man.
So much,
Take
man.
care.
Appreciate
God bless you.
Be careful out here.
I will. I'll let you guys pass. A lot of people that appreciate the First Amendment, and I love to see that. That's all the motivation that I need. Is this space restricted? Is this space restricted? Yeah, no. Is there a lieutenant or a sergeant? Someone that I can speak with? No? Hello. How are you? Are you a lieutenant?
I am.
May I have your name and your badge number if you don't mind?
Lieutenant Keller, star 622.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, do you have a minute?
Do you need to file a report?
Oh, no, not a report. I just have some questions if you're willing to answer them.
I can't right now.
You can't?
No.
All right, you must be very busy.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Is there anyone willing to speak with me?
All right, order, sir. Let somebody speak to the media.
I'm not really a typical media. No, I'm not really a typical media. I'm just someone that wants to speak with their public employees. But it's fine if you don't want to speak with me. Hello. Good. How are you? I am audio and video recording.
Okay.
Do you have a sergeant or lieutenant?
Sorry?
Is there a sergeant or lieutenant available?
Yes, I have my sergeant. He is on the phone
Okay.
right now.
I'll wait for him.
Wait for him to get out.
Thank you.
Hey, how can I help you?
Good morning, Sergeant. Or Lieutenant, Sergeant? Oh, yeah, I think I met you before.
Yeah, what happened? You did a FOIA request.
Yes, I did. I did receive my FOIA request.
Did they receive it?
Yes.
Okay, what did they tell you?
Well, that's not why I'm here today. I'm here today to file a complaint on two Chicago police officers.
What happened? Let me get a piece of paper.
Thank you.
Where did this happen?
Okay, so I can verbally give you the formal complaint. Is that what?
Yeah,
Okay.
but you know what? Let me ask, when did it happen?
Oh, it happened this past Saturday. I believe that was the 4th.
4th?
Yeah,
May?
May 4th, I believe. Yeah,
What time around?
I would say it was about 2 p.m.
Okay,
And
and what was the location?
the address was at 4900 West Sunnyside. It wasn't a city-owned
Oh,
property.
so it wasn't in our district.
No, it was a city-owned property.
It was a what? City-owned?
Property. It happened on the city-owned property. So the exact address is 4900 West Sunnyside Avenue in Chicago.
So what happened?
Yeah, so I was on the property and just documenting matters of public interest like I do, and two city employees came in.
Were they Chicago police officers?
Yes, but yeah, they were Chicago police officers. Yes, but at first they were just two city employees that asked me to leave the property. There was no restricted signs on the property. It was open to the public. So I was there doing what I was doing. So they asked me to leave, and I told them that I had the right to be there.
Was it private property?
No, it was public property. It was city property. It was actually
I mean, was it like cornered off, like private, like city property that said no trespassing or anything else?
it didn't have any signs that said no trespassing. Right? It was the Chicago Department of Water Management.
So no signs posted.
No
And
signs
Water
posted.
management.
Right, but right before the water management was actually the exact location where it happened is a fuel site, Chicago fuel site. I guess that's where they refuel city vehicles. So that's exactly where it happened. And right
Did you ask for a sergeant at that time or no?
when this
I
happened,
mean, yeah, when that happened or no?
right away, no, I did not.
Okay.
I did not. Right. So they called the police, and these two officers arrived, and one of them said his name was Romero. His badge number.
Hold on, wait.
His badge.
Romero?
Yes,
Romero?
correct.
And what's his star?
1813.
1813?
Yes, and with him was another lady officer. I didn't get her badge number, but her name.
So he's a male. Was he white, black, or Hispanic?
White. He looked white.
How old would you say?
Oh, I don't know. Probably in his 30s.
And
And
the other one?
the lady officer's name is Bednarz. BED.
BED?
Yes, NARZ.
Oh, Benars. Okay.
I did not get her star number, but they were together.
Okay.
So as soon as they
And real quick, she was a female, white, black, Hispanic.
white,
And how old?
probably in her 20s.
Okay.
I do have a video of the incident.
I'll watch it when you're done.
I can email it to you. I mean, I can send you
You
a
know
link
what?
to it.
This is what's going to happen.
Okay.
You know what? Tell me the story then.
Okay, right. So as soon as they arrived, they got out of their car, and the first thing they said was, "This is city property. You got to go. You have to
City
leave.
property, you have to go.
You have to leave." And without doing any sort of investigation to find out exactly what was going on and if I had the right to be there. So as soon as they jumped out of the car, that was the first thing they said, "Oh, this is city property, and you have to leave." So I said, "What if I don't leave? What happens?" And Officer Romero said, "You will be arrested if you don't leave the property," which is when I should have called for a supervisor. But I had other things going on, and
Were you arrested?
no, I was not arrested,
Okay.
but I was asked to leave under the threat of arrest. And they were quite rude. I think they shouldn't treat members of the public the way they treated me that day. As far as barely wanted to identify themselves and were not courteous. And as soon as they got out,
Did they provide you their stars? Is that how you got them?
yes, he gave me star number.
So they did provide it.
Right, they did, yes.
Okay.
But I think overall their demeanor was just very unpleasant.
Unprofessional.
Unprofessional, I should say. So if anything, they need to be trained to be more courteous and professional when they encounter the public. And then, that was pretty much what happened. So I do want to make a formal complaint on that.
I am,
Yeah,
but I need some information. How do you want to be contacted?
I'll give you my email.
Is that the only way?
For now, yes. Yeah, I can write it down for you.
What's your last name?
I don't wish to divulge my name at the moment. I'm just gonna give you my email.
Is it the same one you gave me for the FOIA?
No,
What
this is a
is
different one. It's We. Yes.
Go ahead. You want to show me the video?
Is there any way I can attach it? I can email you and just send
You
you,
know
a
what?
link to it.
Let me explain how the complaint process works.
Okay.
I have no way to convert it onto a DVD or something
Okay.
like that.
All right. Okay, I'll show it to you.
Well, better yet, I trust whatever you're telling me.
Okay.
So this is what happens. You get a complaint with me.
Yep. Okay.
I call up COPA. They
right.
decide. They review it. They see, do we handle it?
Okay.
If they don't, they kick it to the Bureau of Internal Affairs.
Okay.
They review it. If they feel that they can't look at it, what they do is they send it back to the district.
Okay.
And it's investigated by one of our other sergeants. It's called our accountability sergeant.
Okay.
Our accountability sergeant will review it.
Okay.
And then she'll be contacting you for any video evidence or any other evidence you have.
All right. So
Okay?
you don't need to see the video.
You know what? Unless
But
it's something egregious, it's just unprofessionalism.
Right. Yes.
I can watch it.
Okay.
Let's see it.
All right. I'll give it to you. I'll show it to you.
You can show it.
So why the police department cost the city $294 million in overtime, right? And that's something that the taxpayers need to know. How that money was spent. How that money was spent as far as how the police department earned
Have you
that much
contacted the
money.
News Affairs Department?
Well, I tried to go to the police headquarters yesterday, and
Did you ask for somebody in public news affairs? Or?
at the police headquarters.
Correct.
Well,
They're the ones that can provide you with information.
Right, but you can't even access the building, so I have to call and maybe make an appointment with them, which is what I'm going to do. But I went there yesterday, not knowing that we can't even access the headquarters. It's not open to the public, which was surprising to me.
You can. You just have to go through metal detectors.
Right, but he won't even. Actually, he said I have to provide my identification to be able to come in, and that's not something that I was willing to do. Not because I have anything to
And
hide.
they made it a no trespass. I see. They
Right.
restricted the access.
Right, right.
From what I know, it wasn't like that because when you go to criminal registrations and such, you're free to walk in and out. But on that part, yeah, it's probably
Right. So that's just one example of what I do, right? Like the city spent $525 million in overtime for the entire city employees, and the police department got 290 something million. The fire department, I think, it was 100 million. So I think it's important that we as taxpayers make sure that the city is spending our money the right way.
Let me ask you one more thing. I
Right.
noticed you put commentary on that. They're going to ask me this question.
Yes.
Was this put on any type of like Facebook or YouTube?
It's on YouTube. Yeah, I do have a YouTube channel. Yes.
What's your channel?
The same as my email, We.The.Bosses.
We.The.Bosses.
Yes. Right.
Okay.
All right. So that's part of what I do.
Well, good luck to you.
Yeah. I think most citizens should do that. Don't you think?
Yeah, within reason. Going to gas pumps, no. Anything where there's heavy vehicles, a lot of vehicles coming in and out. I don't think that's safe. I don't think going near gas pumps.
Right,
safe.
and then
and I'm sure there's something that restricts access, but I'll let that investigation.
Oh yeah, I guarantee there was.
We'll let the investigators investigate.
I even
How's that?
good. I even have a city employee on film telling me, going back to check and coming back and telling me that there were no signs, so he couldn't tell me to leave.
Well, if you have that person, did you get their name?
Oh no, but I have them on video. Yeah.
When the accountability sergeant, most likely she'll investigate it.
Yeah.
When she contacts you, make sure you have that.
Oh sure.
As well as you can do that in a downloadable format. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
Right.
If it can DVD or whatever,
Okay.
or thumb drive or whatever it is.
All right, Sergeant. It was.
But good luck to you.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah.
Nice
no
meeting
problem.
you.
No problem.
Take care. Thanks for being professional.
Yep.
I appreciate
Who
it.
was the one that took care of you with the FOIA request?
Yes,
huh?
you were. You
Did
were.
I blow you off? Did I take it serious?
Well, yeah,
I asked the question.
you took it. You took my request after a little back and forth, but you did.
As we would say, apology accepted.
Have a good one. Be safe.
You too. Thank you.